Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World of Tanks. As you can see, this is Dark Zota Hun and his SuperPershing. This is a Tier 8 game on Kharkov, and this is the Tier 8 American. We're gonna go with Mevi. Technically it's a medium tank, but it moves Axe and plays the role of a heavy tank, so Mevi it is. Anyway, so before we get started, a few things need to be said. First off, as always, if you want to support the channel, then you can hit the like button. And if you want to support the channel even more and have a cool watch, then you guys can all check out Sleek Supply Co., makers of this beauty. This is their dark chocolate version. I absolutely enjoy this thing. I can't go anywhere without it, otherwise I feel all naked and weird. And so yeah, we're gonna pause this before we get actually into the fighting. So if you want a 20% off coupon, which happens to be $20 off, go down into the description below, and that money actually comes straight to the channel. So that's a great way to support the channel and get a watch if you want to watch. If you don't want to watch, just hit the like button. Works pretty much the same. Works out great too. The other thing that needs to be noted is, I know some of you guys have been wondering why I don't put up some of your better games, and I figured I should actually talk a bit about that. I didn't expect him to get into combat quite this fast, but anyways, first off, I rotate through different people every week. I try and make sure that within a week the same person doesn't feature multiple times, and sometimes that ends up pushing a replay farther down the line or out of contention for a while until I remember it's there or something like that. The other thing is, I try to alternate tanks. So again, if you end up with the same tank somebody else just sent in an epic replay, is probably going to end up next week or the week after, or sometimes not at all, depending on other things going on. And the last and the most frustrating one for me, because I can't control it. Well, I guess there's two more, but third most, the most frustrating me, because I can't do anything about it, is sometimes when there are incredibly minor updates, like the Halloween update is the most recent and most frustrating for me. It makes it unwatchable or impossible for me to watch 9.20.1 replays from before Halloween. So if you sent me a replay in like the week and the time from when we updated to 20.1 and Halloween, it's probably not going to come out if you haven't seen it already. And that's because when they did that Halloween update, even though it was only, very, very tiny update, for some reason it invalidated a bunch of the replays. So I'm going through and I'm pulling the ones out that I can. And I'm sorry if one of your amazing replays is something I can't see. Believe me, I'm just as bummed as you are. And of course, the other thing that makes me not want to watch a replay is if it's a defeat. If you die at the last second, I'll probably still end up putting it on, but I end up feeling more depressed than anyone else does. Like, you guys might end up not being so awesome, like on a high after a thing, but I put all my available energy into each one of these, and so if I get to the end and it's a defeat, it's a real down for me, and I try to avoid those. So yeah, I'm sorry. I just felt like I need to explain that before we went too much further. Nice snapshot, by the way. And so I know some people have been wondering what happened to some of their replays, and now you all know what happened to some of their replays and some of your replays, maybe, depending on. Wow, nice ability to snapshot, and this SU-122-44 should be doing a lot better, but he's just not. Ooh, as we walk around the corner into a HE shell from the eyes too. Unfortunately, not able to return fire effectively. He's looking to get a shot in on. He was looking. I thought, first shot at the AT7, and then just turns around and just decides to shoot the IS-2. That shot feels like it should have hit, but it didn't. So he's just gonna reel and start putting rounds in. He's making a small mistake here. He needs to be moving a lot more. Yeah, he's lost his ammo rack and he lost his track. Turns out the AT-15 can punch rounds through his lower plate. If he was side scraping, he'd be doing a lot more effectively right now. And if he was waiting to pop out till after he was reloaded, he'd be doing a lot better as well. He wouldn't have lost that 500 health for no reason. But, you know, we all play our best games after we've made a few mistakes, right? Well, that's how I play anyway. Nice shot into the AT-7. He's been aiming for that cupola the entire time. And that one shot that should have connected in my books that unfortunately missed is the one thing that's keeping this AT-7 alive. Up until he goes ahead and fires for no reason anyway. And then we can just go ahead and kill him because why not? And in 4 seconds we should be able to fix the ammo rack, and that will provide us the ability to go around the corner and pop this KV-2. He's looking for the shot on the IS-2, but the IS-2 is so far away that he really just needed to be going after the KV-2 this entire time. He's looking for a shot through the window, gets it, and pulls back out of range. And he's looking for another cheeky shot. KV-2 fires, attempting to do the same thing, and the shot just blows up on the building side because, of course, the KV-2 is never going to be able to aim a shot through those bars. High explosive round is just going to connect with one of those bars, and that's going to be the end of that. However, we're side scraping. Well, the KV-2 is effectively side scraping us. You know, sometimes I should just shut up. So he goes ahead and actually puts a round through the bars. That's 300 health that we might need later. That's 300 health. Well, he couldn't really help losing, unfortunately. So now, unfortunately, the team is badly losing this. We got to pull this back. So hopefully, the T29 and E2 over here are low. Either E2 is low, it's dead actually. T29 is hopefully not paying attention and doesn't realize that we're sneaking up on them. We have lost all the friendlies except for the artillery. Artillery looks like it's about to die now. It does, however, get the key shot off on the J Panther. Oh, T29 is over there, and he's a 2-shot. That's gonna hurt. T150 is it's probably a 2-shot, in all honesty. Notice how he's aiming for the T150 first. He wants to take out the T150 before he fights anyone else. And it's really quite key. You can't be trying to fight 4 opponents, especially not when you could just take out one and then take out the next one and the next one. Just keep rolling them, right? T29 should have been dead right there, but unfortunately we bounced off its upper plate. That shot should have. Well, yeah, obviously we can pen his upper plate. And that first shot had been aimed a little bit better. Maybe we could have gone through his lower plate. T150, unfortunately, for him, bounces, and we put a good shot into him. And there we go. There's another good shot. We just got to get a reset now underneath the gun into the J Panther. Gets the reset. Now he's just looking for a reset on the STRV. Actually, I don't know where that shot went. IS-2 behind us now, and the artillery again slamming a shell into us. IS-2, not. He's gonna have to look back at the cap here in a second, but first he's got to kill this IS-2. Boo, yeah. He goes ahead and takes him out. He's got 6 seconds left. Can he reload in time? Not only that, can he hit the right person? Yes, he reloads. I think that was a half second too late. Oh, that is game. That sucks. if he'd fired and penned that shot a half second earlier, or better yet, if that shot earlier that where he fired that should have connected into the STRV that vanished into somewhere had connected, this game would be in the... Well, no. It'd still be a really close game. But, God... So, this, by the way, is the reason he lost this. Because the enemy tank just formed this barricade. Well, dead tanks formed this barricade. And he was never going to be able to push through here. He was going to actually have to go around. And the fact that the IS-2 came back exactly the right way from exactly the wrong direction. I'm okay with this one, but this stings, you know? Ow, still, well done. Anytime you can get an ace tanker on defeat, that's a good game. Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect, Shellproof, the Radley Walters, wow. Spartan, Steel Wall, High Caliber, Top Gun, just look at all that. Unfortunately, the one guy he shot at that he didn't actually in fact land around on is the STRV, and that was one of the most important ones to land around on. And look at this. This guy did next to nothing and just got carried. The only thing he did was, if he could have taken out the Jaeger Panther, yeah, just like so, yeah, just like a couple of seconds earlier, half a second earlier even, that would have been, well, maybe not game, but it would have done a lot. I mean, the only shell he would have been dodging would have been the artilleries, because this guy wasn't going to do anything. Man, look, just the carry though. Dark Zoda, that was well played. A great example of how to use the SuperPershing. I just wish you pull back until you reloaded and then pull out, or just if you pull out when you're like half a second from being loaded, it's not bad, because normally you spend that time aiming anyway. But if you just sit out in the open, you're more likely to get killed. And he didn't lose because he got killed. He lost because he got robbed on that STRV shot that should have gone in and didn't. Oh well. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you so much for showing off the SuperPershing to us, which you clearly love. And guys, if you want to watch, then support our partner, please, Sleek Supply Co., and go ahead and grab a watch from them. $20 off coupon is in the description below, and that comes directly back to the channel, and I would vastly appreciate that. We can put that into a new green screen so we get this bed sheet and duct tape and boxes thing to go away. So thank you all for watching. Hit that like button if you have enjoyed this, please, and I will see you all next time. This is ioEther out.